Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs with John the Phone Guy. Today we have the Subaqua NOMA II. This is model 18216. This is a limited edition. I have number 546 of 1500. Water resistance on this is 30 atmospheres, 300 meters, 990 feet, so full dive watch. We have flame fusion crystal, 47 millimeter. This is the Ronda 5030D. It takes the 395 battery, and this is a 13 joule movement, and of course part of the, no, I take that back. I was getting ready to say reserve, but it doesn't appear to be, so I will withhold that information. Anyway, just a quick look here at the dial. A very skeletonized look and feel to it. Very unique crown function pushers and all of that. So we'll go right here where we normally start, and we have the full scissor deployant. You will not believe how long I've had this watch that I just found a piece of plastic, but whatever. Yeah, it's funny. So full scissor deployant and the diver class. You've got the Subaqua logo on the back, and of course Invicta on the keeper. And here we, I swear I can hear more plastic. Yep. There we go. Well, now that we're finding all this, I guess I should look. See if I got anywhere else. Oh, there we go. A little piece right there. All right, I think we're plastic free now. So anyway, onto the case back. So we have the full Subaqua NOMA II raised case back with all of the carvings on it, and then we can get focus right there. Of course, you've got your all stainless steel, and then you have, I'm fighting the light tonight. Apologize, everyone. There we go. That's a little better. We can get this thing to focus. There we go. So there we have the limited number right there. And of course, you know, flame fusion crystal Invicta. It's got a real deep etching on it. And this is again like the Subaqua NOMA, the screw downs on the case back for extra security and dive rating. Of course, you've got your crown and function pushers. This is a full chronograph. So full screw down on that, screw down on the crown itself. And you've got this, you can usually tell a Subaqua II, it usually has this funny little notch to it, which makes it easy to get off. Of course, you really don't see the rider tab inspiration of the count until we get to the Subaqua NOMA III, where you start having a distinct 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rider tab notation. Fully rotational, unidirectional bezel, and of course we can go right here. You can see your constant running seconds is at between the 2 and the 3. You got your date window down here at the 4. You got your chronograph counter down there, and your, sorry, I think that's your, this should be your 30-minute. We'll start this guy off. See what we get going here. Take a look at that. Oh, so that's your hour. Okay, and that's your minute. My apologies. Stop. And the reset. And we'll snug these back down. And of course, unscrew your crown, pull that out 1, 13. So, you know, change the date, pull it out, change the time. So there you have that. And we'll fix all that next time I wear it. But there we go. In regards to pulling crowns to save the battery, I get both sides of it. I'm generally a non-crown puller. That's just me. Good grief. This is silly. I've got so many pieces of plastic that I never took off. You would not believe how long I've had this watch too. I mean, I've had this like a couple of years. Like, I've worn this thing many times. And this must have been in my early days of not paying attention. So there we go. A little mini unveiling almost of peeling the plastic. Make sure I don't have anything else on here. That's so funny. But anyway, so we'll get right into this on the measurements. So 47.3, got 19 on the thickness. The Lug System sitting right at about 32. Bracelet is 24. This is a fairly substantially thick bracelet, so we'll see what this comes out at. 5.2. The lug is, I'm going to try and get about in the center of these two lugs. So 40, call it 47 on that. It's a, you know, full bracelet. Of course, it's been sized down for me, so not as heavy as it could be, but we'll throw that. So it's 9.8. In a 47 millimeter, that's pretty decent weight, and that's because of the bracelet. It just adds that much more weight to it. But in general, you've got a round-ish case. I do like that. It does, when it's moving around, makes it a lot more comfortable. Then again, I have about a 7-inch wrist, so you can kind of see what it looks like on my wrist. So that's kind of the way it looks on me. And then looking down, you can see the Lug System. This does have quite a bit of play for a larger wrist. As you can see, it accommodates even more. So, and just to kind of get you can really see the inner workings on this. You can see the date. Sorry, you can see the date window rolling around, like right there by the Invicta A. You can see part of it. You can see some of it right down there. Just kind of a different look to it. And of course, if you look right there on your constant running seconds, you can see little 5-second increments that open up into the window. So it's kind of a different look about it. So I like it. It's very different. You know, you can actually, once you start to tilt it, you can see some of the layer characteristics of how there's different layering. You see it's got a little bit of a magnification and so you can kind of see there's like a little bit of a doming effect right here for magnification, which I think is nice because it makes it just a little bit easier to read and all of that. So that's pretty much the watch right there in a nutshell. So this is the Subaqua NOMA II, model 18216. And with that, shout outs to Instagram, Smitten by Invicta, women's fashion, and Invicta watches related post. Of course, as always, YouTube, Trap Vision 3D, and Tommy Big Time, great source of other watch related information. Shout out to all of our friends on Facebook, Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets, and from a shopping perspective, we do the vast majority of ours on ShopHQ and InvictaStores.com. And if you enjoy this or any of the other videos, please give it a subscribe and a bell. If there's any comments, questions, I try and get back to everybody as quick as I can. And with that, enjoy your Invicta watches, and I hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.